You probably know this first speaker. He used to be the mayor of Brookshire. He's Eric Scott.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all praises to God, because He's the one watching over us. I would like to publicly thank the organizers of this momentous event. I've written down my speech because I want to be very specific about what I have to say, because it's really important, especially in this year, 2024. I'm Eric Scott, the former three-term mayor of Brookshire, and I'm honored to be here to speak about Dr. Martin Luther King, one of the greatest men, if not the greatest man, to ever walk on God's earth. He was an American patriot, a statesman so great he universally is known. He is remembered with the greatest reverence and known throughout humanity as the #1 leader of civil rights. Every day, Dr. Martin Luther King is quoted around the world. That's magnificent. My fellow citizens of Brookshire, have you ever seen the city in such a state of mess, confusion, and division? I have not, and my family moved here in 1973. In over 50 years, I have never seen openly racist elected officials like we have today. They too are liars and have caused our people to be in danger. Our rights of free speech, safe General Assembly, and our common heritage have been usurped and damaged. So I quote to you the great Martin Luther King, who said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Right. Well, my friends, where are we standing now? Some may say we're standing in the grounds of the encampment building, which, by the way, is holy ground. Some may say I'm standing in a town I've never seen so divided, and others may say I'm standing in a place of fear. Ladies and gentlemen, you are standing on the grounds, the hallowed grounds of the encampment building. You know who has divided us, and you have nothing to fear. We know our freedoms have been taken away, like our freedom to address the lying dividers who have blocked us on social media, the bullies who block our public comments during publicly held meetings in violation of the Open Meetings Act, and of all the other freedoms that some enjoy because of their color and perceived political persuasions. And you know of your other freedoms which have been taken. So, Dr. King said, freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. With civility, let us demand that our oppressors be removed from office through the ballot box. Let us demand that our voices be heard as we unite on legitimate social media sites. Speak your truths. Convene with your neighbors. Unite in truth and in God's light. Think about Dr. King, what he taught and still teaches us. Emulate his actions as you take yours. Stand righteously in these days of what Dr. King called challenge and controversy. And above all, take peaceful action against our oppressors, and you know what to do, for so did Dr. King. And in remembrance of him live as he taught. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, the next speaker, you might know him too. He's a former council member of Brookshire, Eric Green.
How's everybody doing? I didn't prepare a speech, but I wanted to come out and fellowship. I am a former council member of the city of Brookshire. I served on city council for 14 years. We made a lot of good changes when I was there. But I will say I've never seen the city in the state that it's in today, right now, so divided. When I was on city council, I made it a point to actually bring both sides together. That was the only way that I saw that we can actually push the city forward. I didn't lean to one side that was louder than the other. I made my own decision. I made intelligent decisions. I spoke to everybody. I tried to get a good understanding of everything that was actually going on before I made my vote. And I think that's how we were able to push the city forward. Today, it seems like everything's headed in one direction. There's been a lot of chaos. A lot of lives have been disrupted. A lot of people have gotten hurt. And now the city is so divided. The Bible teaches us that a house divided will not stand. That's when the enemy can come in, cause all kind of confusion, plant seeds of lies, discord among the brethren. That's scripture. People who go to and fro, seeking whom they can destroy. That's what they've been doing. And now look at our community. And I'm not just talking about this side of the track, I'm talking about the other side too. Because everybody's confused at this point. Now, we can fix it. We just get out to the polls. The people who sowed all this confusion in our community, vote them out. Get them out. We can bring our community back. It won't take long. You know, one of the things I just actually found out, you know, because I really didn't get involved with the toy drive, but I got a little details on the toy drive and what happened and how that was. Now, the toy drive was a whole community thing. They tried to hit everybody, and if it was one street that didn't get hit, we would make phone calls to bring those children out. You didn't have to sign a sheet to get toys from the community for a toy drive. But this time it was done a little different. And that tells you the direction that they're going in. That tells you how divided that the city is. It won't take long to get it back. It won't take long to fix it. All it takes for us to go out and vote. Stick together and vote. Vote on people who that you know. You know what they stand for. You know their character. I don't know these people actually. I don't know them. They're not from here. And not to say that everybody that's not from here are bad people, but when you come here and stir up so much mess, then I have a problem with you. Personally, I have a problem with you. And there's some personal things that I will not say right now, but if you come talk to them, I'll tell you. Some people think I'm too silent, but I'm not the silent person who you think I am. I'm very vocal. But if you want to know a little bit more insight, come talk to me. I don't have a problem sharing anything with you. And I remember things from years. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
to thank everybody for the donations of food. Special thanks to Clayton for the music and the food and the barbecue pit. And Debbie, Betty, just thank everybody. Shell for the food. And last thing, go Eagles.
Clay, you better step up. He said go